All right, now on to our 2019 Heart of the Hill Vineyard Malbec. This is 100% Malbec. 2019 vintage for us really is the year of the Malbec. I think we're making 5 different Malbecs, or Red Mountain Malbec, plus 4 single vineyards. We made just over 340 cases of this. It gets aged in a little bit, about 14% New French Oak and 14% New American Oak. This is the second vintage of the single varietal Malbec that we've made from this vineyard, although we bought Malbec from Heart of the Hill Vineyard and the Williams family for longer than that. Before this wine, they actually made up quite a bit of our Red Mountain Malbec that we've made, I think, since 2013.
Yeah, and this has been nice to kind of pull this aside and make a separate wine from it. If you're familiar with Red Mountain at all, just these blocks, both the Cab and the Malbec, sit just right off of Antinori Road, kind of on the side of the hill as you're going up towards Col Solari. Kind of east-west road direction, or somewhat, which is kind of unusual. Most vines, north-south on the mountain, but kind of fun to, pull it aside and make a special, different single vineyard wine from it. I get this, it's kind of, I always, like a huckleberry or a boysenberry aroma to it. That kind of goes back to my Montana days with huckleberries. But this sort of has that aroma to it. So
yeah, I was
nice.
gonna say, both of the Heart of the Hill wines that we make, I think the aroma is one of the more special things about them. It kind of just jumps out of the glass, and is something that we notice throughout the entire winemaking process. When it very starts to ferment, just the aroma on these wines is pretty amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I get almost like a baked, like a pie or a cherry tart.
Yeah,
Out of the glass. It's kind of like a candied aroma.
it's so interesting because you think about the fact that Red Mountain, relatively small AVA, 4,040 acres, but yet there's all these little, I call them like mesoclimates within the AVA. So like, why right there does this have that significant difference in aroma that just jumps out? That's really great that we're breaking it down that far.
And in the glass, it's pretty dark, as Malbec tends to be, especially on Red Mountain. Although it's not overly tannic, especially for a young wine. It's pretty light and fruity on the palate.
Mm-hmm.
It still has a lot of structure. Definitely a wine you could pair with all sorts of, heartier dishes.
Yeah, for sure. And if you like Malbec, you'll love this wine.
Mm.
And definitely don't miss out on this one.
No, we're able to make a little bit more of both Heart of the Hill wines in this vintage, but really they're becoming more and more popular with our staff and our winemaking team. It's just a vineyard that we love. We love working with the Williams family, and they've been really popular at our preview tastings and the bottles that we've been able to open for people so far.
For sure.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.